They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
The Emmy Award-winning HBO original series Hard Knocks Training Camp brings viewers into the preseason with unparalleled access to the reigning Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Go behind the scenes with Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and the legendary Dark Side defense as they prepare to make another run at the NFL title. See how the best in the world take the hype and pressure head-on. Your football fix starts here with the personalities and challenges that define a championship team. Bonds will be built. Bloopers will be captured. Hard Knocks Training Camp with the Seattle Seahawks premieres Tuesday, August 4th at 9 p.m. on HBO Max.
This week he made a whole highlight video of all the guys on the team from high school. They just had a black and white picture of me playing lacrosse. I don't even know where they found that.
So you can't even tell it's you, which is prime.
You can't tell that's me?
No.
I was a beast in high school from an athleticism standpoint.
No doubt about it.
I was so good, nobody offered me a scholarship. All right, here we go.
Welcome back to New Heights, a Jukes original presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. New Heights is a show with back-to-back Sunday Night Football game balls given out.
Always good to receive some balls, baby.
God, especially the game ball, baby. We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big bro, Jason Kelce. And, two Cleveland Heights kids played at the University of Cincinnati and now NFL vets. That's right. New episodes, New Heights come to you every Wednesday, but this week is special. We're coming to you on a Tuesday because we're dropping our conversation with the one and only Patrick Mahomes II.
Yeah,
that's gonna be dropping on Thursday, and you guys are not gonna want to miss that. Pat opens up about a lot of fun stuff, man, and it was cool to see him kind of spill the beans on some things.
He was.
So
he was very forthright.
Forthright, nice. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. You're not going to want to miss that episode. And as always, follow the show on all social media platforms at New Heights Show. Jason, what we got coming up, brother?
We got a really great episode, Trav. Shocker. We might have a better one coming Thursday, but this one, we're dropping it right now, is going to be pretty good.
All right.
We're going to recap the Chiefs' win over the Rams, the Eagles running wild over the Packers on Sunday night, and maybe the greatest heads-up play of all time. I don't know. We'll debate that. We'll talk about it. But first, as always, it's time for New News. Still the number one sports podcast. Boom! And like Travis said earlier, we've got an incredible episode coming up on Thursday with Patrick Mahomes.
The second, 2 p.m., baby, is coming on live.
Trav, what did you think about the conversation?
Man, it was so much fun. And he spilled the beans on some stuff that I did not know.
Yeah, he let out
on.
some things. Yeah, talked about his draft day story, which I think was shocking to both of us.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You know, quarterback Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, he basically drafted himself. It's crazy.
Well, let's not tell. We're not supposed to tell people. We're supposed to tease it. Just say, hey, interesting story. Throw the cookie out there. Don't let him eat it yet. You know what I mean?
Fuck. My bad, guys.
Just put the cookie on the plate so they can see it.
So he told us.
Ah! What are you doing? We'll get to it Thursday. Tune in. It's going to be a great episode. Also, I dropped a Christmas album.
Oh!
Me, Jordan Mailata, Lane Johnson, and a bunch of musicians, Charlie Hall. Yeah.
Sold out.
Been a lot of fun.
We're sold out. Sold out of the vinyl.
We are.
Man.
We sold out all of the vinyls. We made a limited supply. Thanks to all the support and everybody else buying them. Yeah. Raised a lot of money. All the proceeds that we're raising are trying to go to the CCTC, That's the Childhood Crisis Treatment Center in Philadelphia.
Very cool, man.
They have families of kids that need gifts around the holidays. They all make a list, and if it has to be within a certain dollar range, but then they go out and they buy these gifts for these kids.
Nice.
So
man. You guys are doing it right over there in Philly, man.
Yeah, that was the idea behind it the whole time. You know, I thought it sounded like something fun to do. We all thought it would be really cool, and at the end of the day, it's going to make some kids Christmas.
I'm not gonna lie. When you played it for me, I was kind of blown away. I was like, I didn't expect it to be like actual like versions of like songs. I thought you guys were just gonna like sing like songs that were already made, and it's like you guys kind of made them your own, which was really cool.
Yeah, I think we were really fortunate to run into one Charlie Hall, who was a guy that me and Connor Bowen had known for a long time. He's the,
shout out to CB real quick, man.
Yeah, shout out to CB, producer of the album, produced his first album, pretty awesome. So Charlie, the drummer for the band War on Drugs, also has another band, an a cappella group that sings around the holidays in Philadelphia, comprised of a lot of other musicians, is really connected and kind of knew a lot of people, and also arranges music himself. So we kind of told him this idea, and sure enough, I mean, it was like kind of I don't know, it's just like everything kind of clicked at the right moment. It was a lot of fun. For me, I get to do what I've been doing my entire NFL career, just ride the coattails of much more talented individuals and just be involved, brother. Listen, you don't got to be the star, kids. Just be involved.
You just got to be
involved. You just got to leave the house.
Just get outside, baby. You just got to go outside and see what you can do for yourself, man.
So, yeah, Jordan Mailata does a lot of the heavy lifting on the album. Lane Johnson, I think, is going to surprise a lot of people with how great of a singer he is. And then the other musicians that participate, there's too many to rattle off right now. But, I mean, the amount of people that were willing to lend their talent, their creative ideas, and just good energy to the project really made it something special for all of us. Man, I hope that everyone else enjoys it as much as we did making it. Yeah. Happy holidays.
All right, now you can still get it on like iTunes and everything, right? Like
you can. So you can listen to, well, not yet. So we're releasing one song a week.
Yeah.
And we did that to try and tease the album because we wanted people to buy the album so we could raise money for CCTC. Now that the album's all sold out, I think we're still sticking to the plan, which is one song a week every Friday. We released our first single last Friday. Mm-hmm. This Friday will be another one. It's going to be like that till Christmas. And then 2 days before Christmas, the whole thing will be on Spotify and all the songs will be available.
All righty. Be looking forward to them Fridays.
And iTunes. I don't want to be branded. Spotify, wherever you get your music, streaming service, it's going to be on that. Or you can buy it on iTunes. But the vinyl was the hard copies that we were making.
Right on, big dog.
In other new news, we are now both in the Sunday Night Football Winners Club graphic. I don't know if you saw this. They even gave us little podcast mics.
We got the mics, man.
Sure enough, I don't know if they did this on purpose, but they sat us on a couch next to Patrick Mahomes. Almost as if they were teasing our episode coming out. This is like a live representation.
Sunday Night Football is a fan of the show.
Of what's coming this Thursday.
I mean, we got Tarico giving us shout outs. We got I don't know, we got graphics being made. I think everybody's listening to the show over there on Sunday Night Football.
Hey, QB sneaks seem like that they're the highest rate of all time. So, I mean, this show is taking the NFL to new heights. There's no question about that.
Ooh, that was a nice play right there.
You know it.
That's a good little bit.
All right, let's get to the fan mentions of the week. Everyone hit us up for Mama Kelce's marshmallow cinnamon rolls. She shared that recipe on Twitter. It is not very complicated, but it is delicious.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
How were they? How were they? You got to enjoy them. I haven't got to enjoy them.
You know exactly how they were. They were the same way they are every single year. Absolutely delicious. Sticky. You got to be careful because a lot of times they kind of rupture. You know what I mean? You get that I don't even know what it is. It's probably the sugar. It's just all over your fingers. But
it's a melted marshmallow, man.
Yeah.
It's sticky marshmallows, dude.
It's it's not the cleanliest of rolls, but it is the most delicious.
Man.
So they did not disappoint. And along with everything else, my wife and My mother-in-law also made an entire other Thanksgiving dinner. Lise, Kylie, you guys killed it, especially with my other dish that I mentioned, green bean casserole. Big fan of the green bean casserole.
All right.
And then the other part about Thanksgiving we didn't even talk about is the leftovers. That might be the best part.
Man, come
right?
on now.
The meal itself is great.
Give me a Hawaiian roll.
It's the gift that keeps giving.
Cheese.
Those sandwiches that are made next day, stuffing turkey, is it cranberry sauce right on top?
Yeah, I'm out on that. But the ham with
picky eater.
The mac and cheese on a Hawaiian roll.
That was an Ed Kelce staple. That is a good one.
Oh man.
All righty. Well,
must be nice.
Other fan mentions. We got fan art from the games. We got signs.
We got signs.
We got sign fans. We got sign fans out at the games.
It's crazy.
From Tanya, from the Chiefs game, New Heights, sexy fat Batman and Big Yeti for president. The kingdom loves you. Tanya, I love the support, but I can assure you there is 0% chance you want either of us to be president. Not only do neither of us know what we're doing, but I'm pretty sure Big Yeti's only understanding of United States government comes from
the greatest movie,
the National Treasure trilogy.
Nicolas Cage, baby.
Nicolas Cage taught him everything he knows about our democracy. So I don't know that we should be running countries, but I sure appreciate the sign and support.
I'll tell you what, if I'm ever president, I'm finding that treasure and I'm showing everybody.
Yeah. The first headline of your presidency is Travis Kelce ruins Constitution with lemon juice on the back of it. Travis, I promise you there's not a map on it. I know it's here. It's invisible ink, you idiots. Rebecca on Twitter, also at the Chiefs game. Taking the game to new heights. Go Chiefs and 87.
Hey, new heights, baby. Taking it up to new heights.
I mean, you really are. You are taking it to new heights. You broke your single season touchdown record this last game.
Nice.
That's a new height, baby.
That is new height.
You still got 6 games left. You're going to break your record pretty much. Who knows how many more times?
Hopefully I can keep breaking it, man. Hopefully.
Oh, come on. You better.
You know what I mean? I better.
Speaking of scoring touchdowns, El Toro on Twitter. Sadie made a sign about new news. New news, I'm here to spend my 13th birthday with the Big Yeti. And she also asked if you would score a touchdown for her.
Ooh.
Trav?
Well, I guess it came true.
You did it.
It came true. First,
you did it.
Second drive, I think. Yeah, happy birthday, Sadie.
Happy birthday, Sadie.
I appreciate you witnessing me taking things to new heights and a little bit of new news. Are we only doing like the Chiefs games? Because I don't think there was one Eagles. Yeah, no, there's not one Eagles. So I guess Chiefs fans are the only ones listening to the show.
Well, the Chiefs fans were the ones that were making the signs.
Yeah.
Eagles fans, there are a lot of signs from Eagles fans. Used to be a whole guy called Sign Guy.
Sign Guy? Was he throwing up good signs, bad signs?
Yeah. Philly's a heavy negative sign.
There shouldn't be a damn sign in the stadium right
sign
now, okay?
Man.
You guys are, what, 9-1 now?
10-1.
10-1. Ooh.
I know.
That's
feels
spicy.
good.
10-1?
Feels good.
But how about we tee up 12 bold topics to wrap up Week 12 in the NFL, baby, starting off with both of our games. This is how we do it. Jason tees up topics on my game. I do the same for his, and then we touch on a few other subjects throughout the league. But, Jason, let's get this thing started with a little Chiefs-Rams.
Let's go, baby. Chiefs 26, Rams 10.
Bang!
You guys kept it rolling, and we've got more Travis records to break down.
I mean, what are we doing? Keep going, though.
All right. Well, your first touchdown drive, 90-yard drive that ended with your 12th touchdown grab of the season. We just talked about this, a career high. You've never had this many touchdowns in a season, and there's still 6 games left. How's it feel?
It feels like we could have used another one in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, to try and seal that game even more. But it's a cool, it's cool to see, progression and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm not really counting TDs I'm trying to get dubs.
Trying to count wins.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
Team guy.
Trying to get them wins.
Well,
as long as our team's winning, I don't care who's scoring the touchdowns.
I'm glad you did it in the first half because I actually got to watch it. You guys are playing at the 4 o'clock slot. Obviously, we had the night game, so I only really got to watch the first half. I was watching it in the training room, and we all saw the touchdown. Jalen Ramsey covering you man-to-man. You get an outside release, give him the shush out back in.
Mm-hmm.
We got to know, was it designed? Because there was debate even within our training room.
What? I love how everyone thinks I'm just out here just on the snap of the ball, just like doing whatever the fuck I want to do. That would be so freaking sweet. I used to do that in Madden all the time. I would create a receiver, NCAA, the EA Sports games. I used to create a receiver and literally just look and see what the defense was in and just go and run whatever route. And then just press X or A so that
I still
the
haven't
quarterback
heard
would
you
throw
answer
it to
the
me.
question. Was it a designed play for you to come back in?
100% designed by Andy Reid.
Oh, my gosh.
But what you saw was there was a hesitation in the route that I was going to do something that I wasn't supposed to be doing. And that's when I beat him with the outside release to just go outside because I believe it was a two-man where the defenders typically have an inside leverage on you in terms of the man-to-man coverage.
Yeah, I don't know. You know.
Yeah, no, for sure. There was two safeties deep. But when I went outside, man, I knew there was nobody to the right. I was really thinking like I should go, but then I felt Jalen come with me a little bit, like kind of close the distance.
You felt him take that step.
That's when I knew, okay, I can dip my shoulder,
come back in.
Come back inside, and run the route that's called that Pat is probably expecting me to run.
That's awesome. So you almost did it was the double fake.
Yeah, it was the double fake.
You double faked yourself. You were like, I'm going to outside release. Were you trying to get an outside release or were you trying to go inside?
No, I was trying to go inside. I was supposed to be on the opposite numbers.
Yeah. He took it away.
At 20
you
yards.
You went outside, and they're like, screw it. I'm already outside. I might as well keep going outside. And then you're like, wait a minute, Travis, don't do it.
Don't
do it. You can almost hear Andy yelling at you on the sideline if you do it.
I can see him just right here. Come here. Sit right here. Why the fuck did you do that? He doesn't cuss. Why'd you do that?
Yeah. Well, it worked. 12th touchdown of the season, and it was on one of the best coverage players in the NFL, Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. Back-to-back weeks, touchdowns and man coverage against Derwin James and Jalen Ramsey. Not too many tight ends are drawing the best coverage player for the opposing team. What's it feel like to draw the other team's best player?
It's an honor, man. It's an absolute honor. We do things to try and stop pass rushers, the best pass rushers in the league. We do things like chip them into routes, or a guy like Aaron Donald will specifically scheme to, okay, let's make sure we get four hands on this guy. Let's call the pass protection however we want so we can get, and that's the ultimate honor, man. And I'll tell you what, when you have success with that, man, that's when you just build the beast, man. And it's a great feeling. Got all the respect in the world for Jalen and obviously Derwin, as much as we talked about both those guys. It's a challenge. It's a challenge that I love. That's the NFL, man. You get the best of the best, and when you get that guy on the other side of the ball, it's just it's an honor, man. And like I said, when I got in the end zone, I didn't expect to take it to the house, though. And there was a moment, you want to talk about second guessing myself. There was a moment.
I saw it happen. It was like right at the 5, you moved the ball, and I was like, dude, what is this dude about to do?
I almost pitched it. I saw my guy Isaiah Pacheco running down the sideline trying to chase down the play, just being a good teammate, and I literally almost jacked it up. But I think what I did was I actually, number 6, the DB that missed the tackle on the 5, that I was kind of like.
He faked him out.
I faked him. He didn't even try and tackle me. He was like, what's going on? What's going on?
I was like, bro, this dude isn't really about to pitch this, is he?
Take it back to my high school days, man. Running the old triple option midline, baby. Gotta love it, man.
Well, let's talk about
about your other record. Andy Reid's right here.
That would not
way different than the. Come on, why are we running?
Yeah.
No. Take care of the ball, Travis. Yeah.
Let's talk about your.
But
other
it would have
record.
been electric. It would have been electric.
It definitely would have been electric
because it wouldn't have been just like a 5-yard pitch. He was like 15 15, 20 yards away from me. I would have had to like throw it, dude. It was. I'm glad I didn't just try and screw
Lob it
that
up
one
and
up.
let him run to it.
And then it would have been bad.
All righty. Let's talk about your other record from the game. You have the most receiving yards in a tight end's first 11 seasons in NFL history, despite this only being your 10th season. So what had taken you in 10 seasons, it took everyone else 11 seasons.
I wouldn't say everyone. I would say Tony Gonzalez. He was the one that had that record. But no, I hear what you're saying.
That's fair. Well, it's really not even 10 seasons, it's really 9 seasons. Because your whole first year was a wash because of your microfracture surgery.
Yeah.
So
fun times. I would say this, man. I think I was the first to 9,000 yards.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the same fucking record.
Yeah. You just keep being the first.
Yeah, as long as I'm still playing, every single game, which I'm very fortunate of. It's like, yeah, I'll have that record on lock as long as I'm playing. But
yeah, you're the Ricky Bobby of tight end receiving yard.
Ricky
records.
Bobby. You gotta love it, man. I again, stuff that doesn't mean anything, but is cool to, have your name on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, yeah.
Let's
not
keep it going. Hopefully,
you're not first, you're last. All right.
Exactly. Hopefully, I'm the first to 11,000, man.
We just talked about him on your touchdown, where you almost, unfortunately, would have made a gross error pitching him the ball. But let's talk about Isaiah Pacheco.
Pop.
It's confirmed. He got that dog, doesn't he?
Man,
he's fun to watch.
So fun
run.
to play with, man. He's just so fun to play with, man.
You can almost tell he's from Jersey just in the way he runs the football. You know what I mean? Like he runs it with attitude and like aggression and swagger. Like this is a dude that wants it. It is fun to watch him run with the football.
It's fun to block for him, man. We got a great running back room. We had an unfortunate injury to Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Yep. He was doing great though before he got hurt.
100%. He's my guy right there. And then you add in Jerick McKinnon, a guy who's been doing it in the league for a number of teams, and we're very fortunate to have him the past 2 years. And then on top of that, you add in Rojo. Rojo got in there and got a few carries yesterday, Ronald Jones, and he absolutely runs downhill. And he has fresh legs. I mean, he looked good running the ball. So it's we got a great running back room that has a lot to do with my guy Greg Lewis. Coach G. Lou in the running back room was a wide receiver for a bunch of teams. ESPY winner. He's the one that caught the legendary touchdown from Brett Favre in the Vikings playoff game. And I think he's done an unbelievable job making sure those guys are playing free and playing fast and don't got to worry about anything but just playing for the guy next to him, man.
Yeah, baby.
But Pop is
Pacheco
the man, though, man.
Pacheco is certainly making the most of his opportunity. What are you talking about? What's his nickname?
Pop.
Yep.
Just
like the soda?
Yeah, Pop. I gotta ask him. I gotta ask him exactly where it came from, but Pop Pacheco, baby.
Probably because every time he hits somebody, it makes a big pop. Pop is making the most of his opportunity. 258 yards over the last 3 games. This past game, 22 carries, 69 yards, and a tutty. Man, he's fun to watch right now. But we got to ask, does it feel a little weird having another number 10 on the field?
I think because he has his own swagger, it doesn't. And it's the same thing when I play with Jody Fortson wearing 88. It's just it's a legendary number for the Chiefs. And there's still, those jerseys in the crowd. I'd go to Eagles games and see Ertz jerseys. There's just some jerseys that just, that fit right. The 10 with Hill on it is awesome. But Isaiah's making a name for himself, and he has his own style of game that you can appreciate. And I think that alone has kind of made people, not necessarily forget about Tyreek Hill, but I wouldn't take it that far, but definitely, not think of Tyreek every time he touches the ball.
Yeah, they're thinking of Pop.
Yeah, they're thinking that dude is about to run somebody over, and on top of that, he's about to be the first one up. It doesn't matter if he gets smacked or if takes a big hit. He's the first one up. That is electric.
He's popping right back up.
He is,
What's
and
Pop
it's electric.
Doing? He's popping.
It's got to be
What's he doing with the ball?
demoralizing.
He's popping. He's the popper.
That's the pop.
I love
man.
it. Perfect nickname.
Pop Pacheco, baby.
Well, player makes a number, not the other way around. Always.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Let's talk about the red zone a little bit, Trav.
Yeah.
Kind of a weird day in the red zone. 1 for 6 on touchdowns when inside the red zone. Is that the Rams D stepping up and making it kind of stifling, or is that Chiefs mistakes? Walk us through the red zone.
You can 100% give credit to the Rams defense in the red zone. You got a great front. The safeties can play a little bit more inside the box so that it's, or at least closer to the line of scrimmage. So the run game comes a little bit harder to get one in. And then on top of that, when they play that cover 4 red zone defense where they're all kind of sitting and keeping everything in front of them so that they can rally to the ball, that's you got to find ways to hit the creases in cover 4. And
tighter windows.
I wasn't able to find the windows as much as I thought I was going to be able to, and I know a few guys wish they would have had a few other plays back in terms of the receivers and the other tight ends. But I mean, at the end of the day, man, you've got to find a way to get your ass in that end zone, man. And against really good teams, man, that's a stat that is a very high percentage of whether or not you're going to win or lose the game. And I think once we get into the red zone, man, we got too much firepower not to be putting up touchdowns, and that's on us. That's on us. We got to figure out how to get that thing in there, man.
For sure. Well, speaking of plays that kind of went wrong, what happened on that trick play? Do you want to talk about that, or?
So it's really? They didn't really. Yeah, I mean the old turducken.
Turducken.
Trips right turducken.
Is that what it was legitimately called?
It was, yeah.
That's awesome.
There was more to it, obviously, but
it's the
at
turkey
the end of the day,
with the duck inside, and then there's the turkey and
the 3-bird roast, baby.
Chicken inside.
3-bird roast.
How's that work? Something like that.
Either way, we good old Patrick Mahomes was talking about turducken throughout the facility, and we had a look that we thought we'd be able to get a double pass in against their defense, but they were sitting back in their cover 4 red zone defense. They didn't even rally to the ball when we ran it or we handed it off. So yeah, it was once Pat got it in his hands, there were like 4 guys on the side of the field that we were hoping nobody was going to be on. Yeah. So I stopped running over there. I was like, nah, I'm not getting the ball if I keep going this way. So I'm just going to stop here and see if Pat Mahomes can make some magic happen. And he almost did if it wasn't for Jalen Ramsey swatting the ball.
Well, that's always kind of the risk you play with the trick play. It's either going to be wide open or it's going to be, it's going to look a little odd.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
We also had Ted Lasso at the Chiefs game. Jason Sudeikis.
Yes. My guy, Jason Sudeikis, man.
Did you meet him after the game?
Yeah, no, I met Jason a few years back when I met a lot of the other familiar faces or kind of celebs that came from the KC area. They do a big softball event down at the Kauffman Stadium, the Royal Stadium, called Big Slick. The Big Slick is they raise money for Children's Mercy's hospitals, and I'm talking like millions. We sell out the stadium. On top of that, we usually do a big gala down at I believe the Sprint Center, which is another arena that they sell out for a show. But you're talking big names like Rob Riggle, David Koechner, Jason Sudeikis, obviously one of them, and then Eric Stonestreet, obviously, yeah. All KC guys have some affiliation to Kansas or Missouri or just have been Chiefs fans or Royals fans their whole life. And then they bring in a whole bunch of people. I met Weird Al Yankovic at one of these things.
You met Weird Al Yankovic?
Dude, yeah, and he was as weird as you would imagine, dude.
That makes sense.
Almost just started rapping Amish Paradise.
Amish in Paradise.
That is not it.
Uh-huh. That was the hook.
Oh, all right.
I think.
But yeah, no, I met him back then, and sure enough, he's been so cool, man. And those Big Slick events are so much fun. I told him I wouldn't miss another one. I ended up missing this year's, but it's a great cause. Jason's been awesome. And I was actually talking to him because we'll have the softball game, and then right after is the Royals game. So nice. Yeah, so everybody would just hang out and watch the Royals game. And he was talking about how he was gonna go shoot something in London, and that was like his big next move. And little did I know that was going to be Ted Lasso.
Wow.
Which was extremely cool that I, just got to talk to him about, what was really going on over there in London behind the scenes. But yeah, it was cool. I didn't even know what I was talking to him about. It was crazy.
Well, it all started out as like a skit, right? Like a former football coach. It was like a commercial or something like that. And all of a sudden they decided to make a show out of it. And it's freaking awesome. I wonder if Jason knows how much guys in the NFL like appreciate the coach he is on that show.
I love
like
it. I love
the
it,
positivity, the motivation, the honesty, like realness that he brings to it. I love that show so much. And a lot of the guys in the NFL do. I think it's one of those where it's like, I think Ted Lasso would make a great coach in real life.
You ain't lying, man.
Have you ever thought about coaching in real life, Jason?
That's a great question. Yeah. Who knows, man? Maybe we'll be able to get Jason, aka Ted Lasso, on the show for an interview one of these days. I had a good convo with him. He didn't say it's out of the question. That's all I'm gonna say. So I'm not gonna say that he's gonna do it because obviously it's Ted Lasso. He's got a lot of shit going on, but
for sure,
yeah, it'd be pretty sweet.
I mean, I'd be honored. That's probably my favorite show out there right now. My wife and I look forward to it every single time it's launching on Apple TV.
Everybody's asking about Mama Kelce's dinner rolls, them Ted Lasso biscuits.
Yep.
What's the recipe to them motherfuckers?
Hey, all I know is that he doesn't drink
tea. I love a good
tea.
biscuit.
What's that? I just thought it was just dirty brown water. And you know what? I was right. I love it. Oh,
can't beat it, man. Shout out to Jason and Rob Riggle. Rob Riggle was there. Obviously, Military Appreciation Month. He was a veteran. A lot of people don't know this run. Oh yeah, for sure. I believe maybe 20 years. He was. I know he served. He served.
How old is Rob Riggle?
That's a good question. I think online will help you find that answer. I don't fucking know. I didn't ask him how old he was. He did serve for a very long time, and I had these sweet gloves that I got custom made from Nike. That and shout out to Nike for letting me do this, but they're military appreciation gloves. So they got the green on them, the red on them, and they got the U.S. flag right here on the hand, and I was able to hand him a pair and say, hey, you know what, man, you're one of the coolest guys I know, let alone the coolest veteran I know, man. Thanks for what you've done for the country, man.
And the production team has just dropped this. Riggle served 23 years total in the Marines.
There we go.
And he's 52 years old right now. Man, dude,
you can't say enough about the guy.
How talented can one guy be, and how motivated? I mean, Jesus,
dude gets out of the military and just starts killing it.
You want to talk about leaving the house? This guy left the house
for 23 years.
For 23 years, and he's still leaving the house.
Legend.
Way to go, Rob.
Absolute legend. I've done some fun stuff with Big Rig, man. Played some golf with him. He's always out at Tahoe for the American Century Classic, but I always see him at Pat Mahomes, 15 of the Mahomes foundational charity event out in Hawaii. We had a good old time out there, man. So
he was also, you were on the oh my gosh, what's the show?
Holy moly,
dude!
Now that was fun.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just kicking it with the Big
Had some
Rig,
great dance moves.
Oh, talking about being the distractor, man.
The distractor. It worked. They missed like 18 putts.
Oh, you have no idea, dude. They missed 20. I was out there. I didn't have any more distractions. I was like trying to figure out. That's why I was doing the worm and I started twerking. I'm like, I don't have any more distractions. I came in with like 5, and like it's like a 12, like a 10-foot straightaway putt. Like, no,
sometimes those are the hardest ones.
And it gets cold in the desert. It gets cold in the desert. It was cold that night.
It did look cold.
But yeah, that was funny.
All right.
Shout out to the Big Rig and Jason Sudeikis for coming through, representing Chiefs Kingdom at all times, baby. But let's move on to your game, man. Eagles 40, Packers 33. What I like to call an old school barn burner. Just touchdowns everywhere, baby. It was sure as hell fun to watch, man. I was at a bar in Kansas City enjoying my win, as well as enjoying the highlight reel that you guys put together out there on the field, man. Run, Eagles, run. The Eagles ran all over Sunday Night Football as Jason broke some records too. It's a record breaker right here. Eagles put up 500 yards. Oh, you guys put up 500 yards of offense in that game, man. That's crazy. Yeah. And 363 rushing yards. Most in the game since 1949.
Oh, yeah. Back when they were running the wing tee, probably.
Yeah, exactly. That's probably about 50 runs right there. Do you know how many runs did you guys have?
We had a lot. I don't think it was 50, but I'd be curious to see what the total on that was. I know we averaged like 7 yards a carry, I think.
Did you guys expect to go into the game with the running game like as a vocal point? I mean, I feel like it's always a vocal point, but did you guys know you guys could get after him in the run game? Or
I mean, that's tough to say. I mean, you go into every game feeling confident about the run game and the plays that are up for the week. And,
of course, yeah.
You kind of wait to see how the game is unfolding. So I don't think that, we didn't go into it being like, we're about to run all over these boys. Like, we just went into it like it was a normal game. We're prepared for the runs that we have. We feel good about the runs that we had for different situations and everything. And it all worked. It's just one of those games where everything was kind of clicking. All the game plan was set up really well. The players were playing really well. It's just a perfect storm in the run game.
Yes, sir. Well, it looked like a perfect storm, and I'll tell you what, man. Jalen looks sweet out there in those Jordans, man. The Concords.
Oh yeah, baby. Swagged out.
Man, you can't beat it, man. He was out there. It was like he was out there skating, man. It was sweet. But unfortunately, we saw the 8%. That is the bad part of the QB sneak that we call 92% successful. You guys did not convert on one of the QB sneaks.
Really, two. Missed two. Yeah. Missed two QB sneaks back to back. Ran for 363 yards. Sometimes that 1 yard is the trickiest. That's why it's 92%, not 100%. It's hard. And, I think even though we didn't get it, I still feel like we could have got it. Could have got both of them. Just failed execution. But all in all, we got a chance to do it again a few more times and got those. And I don't think that's going to stop us.
All right now.
Steph Curry stop shooting threes when he misses one? I don't think so, baby.
No, he's actually probably just steps further back.
That's right.
It's like, nah, yeah, I got this. You surpassed NFL Hall of Famer Chuck Bednarik, man. Absolute legend in the game. Arguably the best center ever played, man, for the most starts in offensive lineman history.
Yeah, this is like not only so I have started
in Eagles franchise history, I should say.
Eagles
I'm sorry. 170 games. Quite the feat, my friend. Quite the feat.
I'm very proud of having 170 games under my belt, but Chuck Bednarik did 169 playing both ways.
When you think about it, that's a lot of games, man. 170 games?
Yeah, 170 games.
170 games?
And I feel it. Yeah. It feels like 170. Yeah, but I think, obviously been lucky enough to be able to do that and talented enough to survive this long and have been a part of great coaches and a great organization. And, what I actually really like about that 170 games is that there's two other teammates that are right up there with me right now, and Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox. And all three of us I think there's like four guys ahead of us in Eagles history of like games started, which would be like David Akers, Brian Dawkins, Harold Carmichael, and I'm forgetting somebody else. But right after those guys, it's like me, Fletch, and BG. And for all of us to be there during the same time,
yeah.
I mean, that kind of just tells you how special this era of Eagles football's been and how awesome, it's been to be here with those two guys for this long. And to, it means that we've had success. It means that the organization values us, that we've been able to survive this long. We've also been lucky enough to stay healthy to survive this long.
Hell yeah.
But I think that was the coolest thing about that when I saw that stat, was seeing that those two guys are right there with me and that we've been here largely all together.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, man. 170 games, that is a lifetime of football right there, man, for a lot of people, man. Let's talk about my favorite part of the evening. Post-game, Jason Kelce was presented with a game ball. I think there was somebody else up there that also got a game ball, but I only saw you.
Hey, come on now.
Proud brother moment. Proud brother moment right there, man. Not often do you see a lineman winning a game ball on Sunday Night Football, but, I mean, you're the vocal point, man. They show your highlights the entire game.
Well, it was my first game ball ever on Sunday Night Football. Or really, I mean, I've gotten game balls after the fact. You know, Andy Reid always gives out game balls after.
Mm-hmm.
Doug Peterson does that. Nick Sirianni will do it. I mean, that's what coaches all do. But it's kind of like that after the fact, like the next day game ball that's like done up, and it's kind of like a trophy.
Yeah.
It's not the
painted and
actual
everything.
game ball. Yeah. This was another trophy one from Sunday Night Football, and I've never gotten anything like that. And to be honest, I don't know that it's warranted because
You were speechless, Jason. You were speechless.
was I speechless?
You were.
I
You were
talked.
speechless. You're like, I don't even. This is
What do I
cool.
do?
I've never got one of these.
I mean, it was cool, but the reality is that, you know, as opposed to, you know, the passing game where like a quarterback can literally take over a game, or a quarterback and receiver just getting in sync and can dominate a defense, right? Even if, you know, 4 or 5 other guys aren't really doing their jobs. The run game's different, man. For the run game to work, everybody's got to be doing their jobs.
Yeah.
If one guy messes up, that run is screwed. So in some ways, like I appreciate getting the game ball, obviously, and it is cool. But the reality is, man, the only reason we had 363 yards rushing is because all 5 guys up front did their jobs. All the tight ends did their jobs. Jalen obviously had a hell of a day. Miles Sanders, nobody's talking about him, and he ran the ball so physical.
I was
No, you
talking
are.
about him.
I'm sorry.
I've been
You're
talking about him.
Yeah. But, you know, I think that's the cool thing about having a good running day is that it's truly a team effort. You know, I think you can't just have somebody take over a game like you can in the passing game.
Yeah.
Whenever it's a running day, you know that everybody out there really gave themselves to the team and did their jobs and did it for 4 quarters.
It feels that much sweeter when you come out and have a day like you guys did, man, and found a way to get a win late. I mean, it was cool, man. Did you keep the ball? I thought we were gonna see it like on a mantle.
No, I gave. I don't know that I want to say that who I gave the ball to. I gave the ball to because I think he gave it to somebody else. This is the way it works. I think I gave the ball. I gave the ball to Jeff Stoutland. I gave it to Jeff Stoutland because he is a big part of putting the run game together. We were all wearing the Jeff Stoutland University shirts for the game. All the O-linemen were. And I was like, man, I feel like this guy deserves the ball more than me. He's the representation of all the guys up front, right? And then I think he turned around and gave it to Miles Sanders because he's like, this is the guy that ran the ball. So, I mean, this is what you get. When you start giving the ball.
This is why you don't give offensive linemen
yeah,
game
this is why we don't
balls.
belong up there. We do not belong up there. I'm not supposed to be given this much glory. Hand this off to somebody else. I'm going to go back into my cave and.
Well, at least one of the right guys got the ball, man. You know what I mean? There wasn't a wrong guy to give it to. You guys absolutely rolled. Jalen Hurts becomes the only QB over the last 30 years to have 100-plus rushing yards in a single quarter. That dude was out there skating, sliding on him, man. He's so fun to watch, man. I can only imagine how fun he is to play with, man.
Beast.
He's also the first player. You want to talk about breaking records, man.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is also the first player this century with 125-plus passing yards and 125-plus rushing yards in a half.
Yeah.
This guy is breaking quarter and half records.
I'm not going to lie. I looked at him at one point in the half, and I was like, he was gassed. And I'm like, hey, we might want to cool it with these runs. Like, this dude is tired.
Hey, feed your horse.
He is
Feed your
running
horse.
this whole thing.
Shout out to Chris Pearson.
He didn't. He didn't ask to stop. As opposed to me, when like I get tired and I kind of shut down, he just keeps going. I don't know how he does it. When I get tired, I'm like, man.
Hey, guys! I look over the sideline. Hey, can I get one? I get one. I just hear Pat in the background. I need you. Fuck. All right, here we go. It's a good one. Hopefully, Coach Reed doesn't dial me up 20 yards downfield. Okay, he is. All right, here we go. Perfect. Oh, nice. It's man-to-man coverage. Love it. Here we go.
That good outside release.
Exactly. Jalen's 157 rushing yards are 5th most ever by a quarterback and 27 more than the previous Eagles record at 130 set in 2010 by the one and only Michael Vick. I feel like he just break a Vick record not too long ago in terms of rushing.
He's breaking these records all the time.
He's just chopping them down, man.
Yeah. I mean, he's he's truly
he's electric.
dual threat quarterback. I mean, he's unbelievably fast. He's gifted, obviously, with his legs and his speed, and he can throw the ball. I mean, our offense right now, with the offensive line we have, with the running backs we have, with the receivers we have, and then the quarterback that can really do anything that a coach wants him to do, it's very difficult, I imagine, trying to figure out how to defend that. You got to take something away, and you can't take it all away all at once. And
that's a
right
lot
now,
to take away.
Yeah, right now, Jalen, throughout the course of the season, has done a phenomenal job at taking what's there, doing what the defense has given him, taking care of the football, and making big plays for our offense, whether it's on the ground or in the air. And, no surprise. He's playing right now at an MVP level. We both are fortunate right now to be playing with quarterbacks that are playing the way they are. But, Jalen is on fire, and he's been that way all season.
God, I just get excited whenever you talk about Pat Mahomes. You guys had to really it was a 4-quarter game, right? You guys had to fight, and it was a dog fight until the end.
Well, yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Guys getting banged up in there. I know A.J. Brown had the deal going on with his eye.
He was sick. He was sick, and because he was throwing up earlier in the week, he busted a blood vessel in his eye.
Ooh.
Yeah. He
that ain't
lost,
gonna stop.
I think,
that ain't
7
gonna,
pounds.
That ain't gonna stop Swole Batman. That ain't gonna stop
no.
Swole Batman.
It's gonna take more than the flu to stop Swole Batman.
All right now. Absolute stud. Tell us about Sirianni's pregame team meeting. I know there's some fun stuff to talk about, but he showed highlights of players when they were in high school. Does he do this every week? This is like he's strictly
every week
high school?
He's got something planned, obviously.
Okay.
I mean, every coach has something he's kind of drawing inspiration from.
Nice.
And he does a great job of mixing them up and making them all entertaining and pertinent to the team. And I don't know what he kind of got this from for this week, but this week he made a whole highlight video, or had the video department put together a whole highlight video of all the guys on the team from high school, or at least a lot of them. It was most of it was all high school highlights for some of us older players, where it was harder to find those highlights because video wasn't as prevalent. Yeah. They just had a black and white picture of me playing lacrosse. I don't even know where they found that. I had to ask for it afterwards.
I've never seen that picture ever in my life, man.
Yeah. So, it was funny seeing some of the older guys not really have video, and most of the young guys all having like cool highlights and plenty of things to choose from.
But his message is awesome, though, man. How proud that kid would be of how far he's reached, or how far each of the Eagles have come. You know what I mean? How proud would that kid be of who he is right now, right?
Yeah, and we play in the NFL, and a lot of times it's hard to keep track of where you came from, or a lot of times you kind of lose sight of truly how blessed we all are to be playing in the NFL.
Yeah.
And it was just a great reminder. It was a great reminder that we're all out here living our dream that we had as kids. We're all out here playing a sport at the highest level in the world together. We're out here with the best players in the world at what we do. All of us at one point were a skinny kid lacrosse player in high school, or whatever version yours was at one point, not thinking that the NFL was, a realistic thing that could ever happen. And then somewhere along the lines, you realize that, hey, I guess that can happen. I guess I might be good enough to do that. But, man, don't take that for granted. Enjoy that.
Ever.
Yeah, I think it's a great message to reiterate, and I thought it was awesome to do it in the way he did it, for sure.
Yeah,
we all loved it.
I got to figure out where the hell he got this picture, though. This picture is it's hilarious. You can't even tell it's you, which is prime.
You can't tell that's me?
No, that could be anybody.
Forget what I looked like in high school?
No, if it didn't have the jersey on the number, or the number on the jersey, I would have never guessed that was just you running around. Like, you could have showed that to me.
How athletic I looked? You forgot how athletic I moved, and
yeah. Once you got that belly, man.
People don't realize
all old images of you went out the freaking door, man.
I was a beast in high school from an athleticism standpoint.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
I was so good, nobody offered me a scholarship. All right, here we go. Player insights on NFL storylines. Brian Robinson's big hat.
The big hat. I hope you guys have seen this.
We got to talk about Brian Robinson.
It is quite the big hat.
Being one of the best friends you could ask for. Post-game, wearing this big hat, was obviously asked, hey, Brian, what's that on your head? And he said, my friend has a big hat company. If you want a big hat, let me know. I mean, sounds like if you want some advertising done, Brian Robinson's your guy.
He's your guy, man. He's your guy. Free pub, man.
Unfortunately, it might be hard to get a hold of it. NFL has already sent a cease and desist to Brian Robinson's friends, Big Hat Company. Hey, man, they got
do anything out here.
NFL's got to get in on this big hat money. Yeah.
It's big money in the big hat, man.
Would you wear a New Heights big hat?
What?
Can you imagine this
1,000%.
big hat style?
I'm
Brian
rocking
Robinson
it.
Friends.
I would swag it out too. I'd swag it out. I don't know if you. I saw you swag it out a little bit. You switched from the flip flops to the Timbs.
Yeah, I went back to my Cleveland Heights roots. Put the butters on.
The
Sunday Night Football. Got the butters
fresh
on.
butters. There ain't no fresh butters. Those butters are about 10 years old.
I don't. As opposed to most people thinking butters look better fresh, I think they look better weathered.
That's good shit right there, man.
Do you think it was a big cease and desist for the Big Hat Company? Like, did they send like an extra enlarged cease and desist letter?
I mean, that would be the way to do it, but I don't think the NFL is clever enough. I don't think. I just think they just sent it and it was like, nah.
We're gonna need to stop this.
One of my favorite videos of all time.
Yeah.
Darrell Taylor ran off the bench and onto the field during an interception return. Seattle Seahawks DB catches a pick, and he gets this dude Taylor
He's
gets
so excited. I'm gonna go celebrate with my friends.
Yeah! Realize that you can see there's a point in the video, or the point where he's on the field and he realizes this play is still going on, and he's like, it just turns into a blocker.
Yeah, I mean, what do you're already on the field. If he's going to throw the flag, they're going to throw the flag.
Did not get caught.
That's the craziest thing. How do you miss that?
Did not get caught.
Out of
if he would have ran back off the field, I think that would have definitely. No, but I'm saying if he would have ran back off the field, that would have caused even more attention to what he had just done.
That's like what they say to receivers when they're like, hey, if you line up off the ball when you're supposed to be on, don't move. Don't give the official any reason to suspect anything.
If anything,
you've already
just
committed.
Lean forward a little bit.
Once you step out on the field, you're pot committed. There ain't no. You're all in. I thought he handled it pretty well. He was just like, I'm just gonna start blocking. Hope nobody notices. So that was a great moment.
You already know. I've thought about that, like, end of the game interception or some type of long run, like if I'm on the sideline, and it's like, dude,
you know what?
Let me just go ahead and take this flag.
I've thought about that too.
Just take this flag and save the day.
If it's a game clinching scenario,
there's got to be rules.
Why not?
Against this. There's got to be rules against this. Like
there's no way they would let it happen, right? They would just give them the points, right?
Yeah, it's something like what is it? Clear basket foul in the NBA. Like they give you 2 free throws or something like that if you're like on a fast break and the guy just goes
creative way. I mean, it's super unsportsmanlike, but
you cannot do.
Hey man, I'm all about winning, baby.
I'm trying to win, homie. I'm about to hug this dude.
Is there a creative way to do it where they couldn't give him the touchdown? Like
I feel like
just grab one of the kicking balls and threw it and hit him in the face and just like startled him. Just enough for everybody else to catch up.
That's a good point. I feel like I
don't know who threw that ball. That came from the stands. That didn't come from me.
There has to be somebody had to have already.
This is for sure happened before.
Tried.
There's no question.
We got to get footage of this. It probably happened in when the TVs were
There's
still
no
black
way
and white.
it would be that simple.
We're not the first ones to think about this when the game's on the line.
I got to ask I'm going to ask the Eagles. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Shout out to Darrell Taylor though, man. That is pure comedy and way to just turn into way to be your teammate's best friend, man. He was excited, man. That dude was excited.
You realize you make a mistake. Way to just go with it. That's the biggest takeaway I got. Listen, you screwed up. You just went with it. You made a good block, and you didn't get a penalty. So,
That's how you
turn a negative into a positive.
That's how you get in everywhere too, man. Just act like you know what you're doing. You know what I mean? Just act like that. There have been so many times I've gone to events where I ain't had a fucking ticket, but I know where that one door is where if I just look like I know what I'm doing, I'm in.
Just act the part, baby. Just act the part.
Ain't nobody stopping you.
Catch me if you can.
It's when you look curious and you run back off the field. Now it's what's this guy doing? You know? No
doubt.
Just act like you know what you're doing, baby. Moving on to the New Heights Stamp of the Week, baby. This is where we shine light on anybody taking their game to new heights. Usually we stay around the NFL, but yeah, we jump around from sport to sport and league to league. And yeah, Jason, you want to go with your pick?
Yeah, I got Zay Jones, wide receiver for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Coming up with a big win.
11 catches for 145. And the biggest one coming with a game-winning 2-point conversion catch. And
this is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, just
shout
an
out to Zay
unbelievable
Jones
game.
taking his game to the new heights, baby.
Unbelievable game. It always feels good to have a game-winning 2-point conversion, I'm sure. It's like a walk-off home run.
Walk-off home, you know it, baby. It's
but it wasn't. They still had some time left, and they almost screwed that up. But that wasn't Zay Jones' fault.
No,
but the other reason I kind of chose this is because this is a crazy Doug Peterson story to me, because when Doug Peterson was in his first year with the Philadelphia Eagles, we were playing the Baltimore Ravens, same exact score, 26-27. He did the exact same thing, went for 2.
That's wild.
We lost. Cover 0.
What? You lost?
Ball got batted down. I'm pretty sure
that's
something
very
happened.
That's un-Doug Peterson-like, man. That guy's got one of the biggest,
game on the line.
Conversion rates.
Fourth down conversions. Yeah. Dougie P's your man. We got it all the way down and scored a touchdown, but missed the 2-point conversion and lost the game. This time, first-year coach with the Jacksonville Jaguars, Doug Peterson, 26-27, fourth quarter, go for 2 again. Zay Jones wins it for him. How about that?
I wonder what the 2 plays were, like how different they were. Dude, do you remember what it was?
I don't know what the route concepts were. And I wonder if Baltimore went with it's a different defensive coordinator now. It was definitely a blitz 0 the last time we played them. I remember that. Well, I might look that up. I'm curious.
I'm more interested in this thing. But shout out to Dougie P. Getting
Went
it done
this time.
Yeah, way to get it done the second time around, baby. And then shout out to Zay Jones taking his game to new heights, man. Hell of a game. Big time win over the Ravens.
Who you got?
I got Donovan Edwards. As much as this is going to hurt all my Ohio State fans, backup running back for Michigan. One of the greatest rivalries in sports, baby. The Michigan Wolverines versus the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh yeah.
That was a big part of our childhood growing up in Ohio. And in all sports really. I remember sitting down and watching the hockey games. Whenever Ohio State and Michigan were going at it, basketball, you name it. We were always tuned in and to see who got the better of the rivalry, man. And they went in and just kind of put it on Ohio State this year. And I did to all my Ohio State friends, man, that it sucks, but I'll tell you what, I absolutely love it when a team can go into another hostile environment and just find a way to get a win. Big win, and it's just an eerie stadium. And
why do you love that?
It's just, I don't know, man. I just love that shit, man. Shout out.
You just love people's hopes and dreams dying right in front of you. Who hurt you?
I don't know, man.
Who hurt you, Travis?
I more appreciate it for the guys that have won the game than I appreciate the
You just
hurt.
said you appreciate the misery at the stadium.
I kind of do, but it's their misery for the happiness of the team that's winning, if that makes sense.
There is a good feeling as a player of going into a hostile environment and shutting a crowd up. That is a all-time great feeling for a team.
All-time great. And that's what Donovan Edwards did. 22 carries for 216 yards. 2 touchdowns against the Ohio State University. He actually he played with a broken hand, man. Guy wanted to put it all out there against the biggest rival. Said, you know what, a broken hand ain't going to stop me from going for 200 on the ground. Man, that's pretty hit. Yeah, and I believe he had 2 big-time, long runs that kind of were daggers late in the game.
I definitely saw the one where he broke through.
But shout out to Donovan for taking his game to new heights, man. And shout out to Michigan for getting the best of the rivalry, man.
Yeah, this thing is heated up, especially with the coaching rivalry. It feels like Harbaugh, with his comment, some of us are born on third and think we hit a triple. I think there was a lot of energy into this game.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. Anyways. Well, Michigan gets better of this one. Congratulations, Donovan Edwards. All righty. Let's look ahead to week 13. We're in week 13 already.
Man, time
this thing's
is
flying by. How about that?
When you're winning.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
So week 13, Titans and Eagles. You guys got Vrabes, man. Coach Vrabel talking about an Ohio State guy. A.J. Brown will be facing his former team for the first time since the draft night trade out of Tennessee.
Yep.
On top of that, the new Eagles run D versus Derrick Henry, the King Henry. Arguably the best run game in the country right now, or in the league right now, and tough Titans team, and you already know. We already talked about it when we played them, and it was every bit of a physical game that we thought it was going to be. They come off the ball, and every single play is a loud play. What I mean by that is there are helmets smacking, there are pads getting popped. It's a physical matchup, and it's one of those mentality games. You just know you're going to be in it for a dogfight, and that Monday and Tuesday afterwards are going to be a little bit more sore, but. Those are the games that you kind of, builds the beast a little bit more, you play with a little more edge, and you get after guys.
Yeah, I mean, this is, Tennessee plays the game of football the way it should be played. They're physical, they're athletic, they're strong, they run, they play hard. There's a reason this team was the best team in the NFL record-wise just a year ago.
Yeah.
Vrabel is an unbelievable coach. They have an incredible running back. They have an unbelievable defense, and they have a team that can beat anybody. I mean, this is a very, very good team. This is a team that has been one of the best in the NFL over the last few years. It's going to take us to play at our best if we're going to win this matchup. I firmly believe that. They're a team that if you let them run the ball, they can – control the clock, they can control time of possession, and limit your opportunities offensively, which has been an issue for us. So I think that, this is a really tough team, and I got an unbelievable amount of respect for the way that these guys play football, and can't wait to go out there and do battle this week.
Well, I know I'll be tuned in, brother.
All righty. Well, you guys got Chiefs at Bengals going back to Cincinnati. Rematch.
Yeah.
You guys get another crack at them.
Yeah.
2021 AFC title game.
0-2 last year, actually.
That's right.
Lost
you guys lost in the regular season.
Lost
and then
late in December.
Lost in the playoff game.
Mm-hmm. We kind of talked about this when we played the Bucks earlier on. It's just playing a team when you know you didn't give them your best. You didn't play your best. You didn't. That it just builds a little bit more. It means a little bit more, and you want to be able to go and prove yourself to be able to go out there and have success and find a way to get a win. And sure enough, kind of the way they stopped us in the second half in both of those games. That it's been a sour taste in my mouth, and it sure as hell has been that for the entire offseason. So yeah, when I saw the Cincinnati Bengals on the schedule. In December, I kind of circled it, man. I was like, nice. I get another hack at a team that I don't think I gave my best, man. Or they got the better of me. And it's going to be another tough game, man. They're playing pretty damn good right now. I'm not sure in terms of health-wise where they're at with all their big-time playmakers. I know Chase was down for a little bit. He got put on IR. But at the end of the day, they got Joe Burrow. They got a great defense. And it's going to be a big challenge for us.
All righty. Well, you guys better take care of business. I don't want to hear that excuse train coming through the show next week. All righty. That wraps up this one. 14th episode of New Heights in the books. This is a really exciting week. We have a very special interview coming out this Thursday, our 15th episode with Patrick Mahomes.
I'm so pumped.
Please
for you guys
tune
to
in.
Hear this, man.
I'm excited to watch this one. Dude. So it was exciting doing it, to say the least.
What a guy, man. What a guy.
Make sure
Just
you're
full of
subscribed
energy,
on
man.
YouTube to the New Heights channel so you know when the new videos drop. and listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Once again, New Heights is a Jukes original presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. Don't forget to follow the show on all social media platforms at New Heights Show for fun clips throughout the week. As always, thank you to our production crew for always making it easy. I can't wait to see how this Pat Mahomes interview comes around, man. It's going to be fun. Or interview. I shouldn't even say interview because...
Conversation.
We're not conversation. We're not.
We're talkers.
But I'll tell you what, we asked some questions that found some pretty good answers. So you guys don't want to miss it. But
yeah.
Until then, see you guys.